All right. So it's become apparent to me that Terence Crawford most likely will not get a chance to fight Sebastian Fundora, even though in the ring he won the right to fight Fundora by beating Errol Spence, by being the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. However, he never signed with PBC. Therefore, Errol Spence, coming off of a loss, is going to get pushed to the front of the line in order to fight Sebastian Fundora. So what does that mean for Terence Crawford? I believe Terence Crawford, instead of having his sights set on Sebastian, he should go fight Jermell Charlo because the public still remembers the beef that they had in light of Terence and Errol going to go fight. The public still remembers how Terence called Jermell a cheerleader and how he didn't like that. Crawford said point blank that after he fought Errol, he was going to go fight Jermell because of that beef. And in the midst of him fighting Errol, after a knockdown, he walked over to Charlo and told him, "You next." So when you consider all of these things, the fact that there's already a buzz for the fight, the fact that Crawford isn't going to get the opportunity to fight Sebastian Fundora because he's not a PBC fighter, the fact that the PBC is looking to still make money with Jermell Charlo after his lackluster performance against Canelo Alvarez, when you consider all of these different things, to me, the best route for Crawford would be go fight Jermell Charlo, let Errol fight Sebastian Fundora, and the winner between those two, they could unify the belts because Charlo has a belt and Fundora has a belt. So Errol's going to go to 154. PBC wants him to beat Fundora. It really doesn't matter who wins because Fundora is marketable. Fundora's damn near 7 feet tall. You know, the man's like 6'6". KJ, what's up, bro? You working out today? I already worked out. But yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. My boy KJ, what's good, Nina? Nina, right now I'm talking about the prospect of Charlo and Terence Crawford getting it on at 154 for the belt, while Errol goes to fight Sebastian Fundora, and then the winner of those two fights, them coming together. Best case scenario, Errol beats Fundora, Crawford beats Charlo, and then Errol and Charlo can have a rematch at 154. And it won't look as bad as it would have looked if they just went up to 154 because Errol couldn't make weight after losing. Really, it would have been perfect if Errol would have won because then the rematch, he could have requested it to be 154 and it wouldn't look bad on his part. It would have been like, I struggled to make weight. Now I'm going to beat you at a more... Yo, Nina, what's good? What's up, man?
What up, KJ?
Hey, man, what you think about Crawford versus Charlo? Who you think is going to win that?
It need to help, man. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Charlo.
You going to go with Charlo?
Yeah, he got something to prove.
Ooh. After that last fight in the him going to jail and him having what looks to be relationship problems. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Fightmar said I'm gonna go run today. Definitely hot out, and I like Charlo. I did 6 on the treadmill today, but I ran yesterday 5 more. But Nina, I don't know, man. I don't think I could go with Charlo after his performance against Canelo. The recent um problem he had with the law and the relationship problems he been having. I can't pick him.
Personally, I think that the Errol Spence rematch is there.
Listen, DJ. Errol is gonna fight Sebastian Fundora. Errol is
Right.
gonna fight Sebastian Fundora. Crawford is supposed to be fighting Fundora, but Crawford never signed a PBC, so he's not gonna get that fight, even though he really earned it. But Errol fights Fundora, while Crawford is waiting. I think he should go make a fight with Charlo, because Charlo has a belt. You could potentially win Charlo's belt. Errol takes
Right.
Fundora's belt. Then y'all can fight at 154 for belts, as opposed to y'all just fighting at 154 because Spence can't make weight. Even
Right.
though we know that's part of the reason why we're here anyway. But Spence was going to go up anyway. He just wanted to become undisputed, and he failed. The baby, thanks for liking this live. Everybody that's in the chat, make sure you tapping the screen, liking the live. Somebody
Wait,
says,
so
Charlo,
he don't got like the cataracts issue no more?
no, he went and got surgery. Somebody says Charlo doesn't have any belts no more. No, Charlo should still have one belt. They can. I don't think they stripped him of all 4 belts before, from the Canelo fight. That don't make sense.
Yeah, Charlo got one built.
Yeah, Charlo still is a world champion. Believe, thanks for the follow.
Shit. It's a good fight anyway.
Yeah, it's a good fight, belt or no belt. Isn't Crawford 37? Father Time going to get to him eventually. Yeah,
30.
Father Time is knocking on his door. That's why I don't understand why he decided to be so inactive. I thought Crawford would have just fought anybody just to stay hot. For real, I think while they was doing all this BSing, maybe he should have gave Boost a shot. But the thing is, Boost Ennis, that's not a fight that you do that's not a tune-up fight. So that would have been like him really taking a lot out of himself and not making that much money. I wish Boost was a bigger name because that fight would have been happening.
Really, we not getting fights because money in politics. That's really what it is.
Yeah,
Man,
mainly
they got the
in this
money to
case
make them
because
fights.
Crawford is one of the highest IQ fighters ever.
AKJ, I take that back. I don't see nobody being Crawford. I mean, yeah, I don't see nobody being Bud like at all. But it's like it's just something about him, bro. He ain't doing something right.
What you mean?
Like he ain't doing something right.
What do you mean by that though?
It's like he got that Floyd energy, but like he don't know how to use it. Like right now, he the number one fighter in the world. Like he just don't know how to use it.
Oh, I mean, Crawford said he told Mike Tyson that he never wanted to be famous, so he's not gonna take his position and his platform and start talking reckless just to get people to follow him. And that's fine. I mean, not everybody really wants to be a superstar, even if they
Right.
have superstar qualities and capabilities. Somebody says, "I love this fight to happen. Crawford wins in a dog walk." I don't know about that, Doug Miller. Charlo's size is gonna help him a lot against Crawford because Charlo's bigger than Spence. So Charlo's size can make the fight more competitive. I'm hoping. It would be very crazy if Crawford was to just walk over Jamel Charlo. That would be surprising. Everybody in the chat, make sure y'all tapping your screen. Make sure we getting these likes up, man. Thank you.
Crawford, he picks his shots, so I think it'd be like a more like technical fight than what it would like look like.
Charlo is a better, more. Well, I'm not gonna say better, but Charlo is a more all-around boxer than Errol.
Right.
Charlo isn't just gonna try to just come forward. Charlo moves around. Charlo throws a lot of blind hooks. Charlo pauses in between shots. He waits. Defense pretty good. Fights off the ropes. Like Charlo's an all-around boxer. I've done videos of him. I've watched his fights very closely. So I think he would have more to offer Crawford in the ring than Errol did. Sad to say.
I feel like a
Charlo
lot
would
of
have gave
people.
Canelo a fight if he went just fighting for the money.
I feel like a lot of
Charlo was
people they
afraid of
call
getting
him
knocked
out.
out.
They call him out because of the Canelo fight because he didn't throw. He was just
No, they call him out because it's not about not throwing. Like Laura, if Laura was to fight Canelo again, say Laura went up to super middleweight just for the money to fight Canelo again.
right.
Laura ain't gonna throw that many punches, but you're gonna be able to tell that Laura is still trying to hurt Canelo with the amount of punches that he throws. Charlo was in there trying to survive. That's why he gets flack for that fight. That was an embarrassing performance, and that made me look at him different. Like I believe the whole lion mantra. Hold up, I gotta mute the mic. But yeah, I believe the whole lion mantra when he was like, lions only and all that. After that Canelo fight, I ain't believe that lion shit no more.
So,
Charlo even admitted, at least he didn't. Yeah, after the fight, he talking about at least I didn't get knocked out. Like, bro, we didn't care if you would have got knocked out cold. We just want to see could you hurt Canelo? You know what I mean? Could you outbox him? Could you beat him? Nobody like boxing, you might get knocked out. Newsflash.
right.
Canelo grazed Charlo and he took the knee. No, Canelo ain't grazed him. Canelo set that shot up for rounds and then he landed a clean shot on Charlo's temple. And Charlo was smart to take that knee. This confirmed Bud fight him. No, this is not confirmed. This is me hypothesizing what Crawford should do. Instead of trying to get the Sebastian Fundora fight, which it looks like he's not going to get, they're going to rebuild Errol with Sebastian Fundora. Crawford should go fight Jamel Charlo. You know what I mean? Charlo still has a belt. Potentially beat Jamel for his belt. Spence beats Fundora for his belt. Then they fight each other at 154 for belts. Their
How
rematch.
you
It'd
how,
be
how you
that'd be
feel
a big
about
fight. Hold
how you
up, DJ, hold up. If Errol beats Sebastian Fundora and the public is looking at Errol back in that same light that they was looking at him before, because that's how fans are. They go up and down. So if Errol showed that he's great again against Fundora and Crawford beats Charlo, more people will be willing to watch the rematch under the belief that Errol is back. He's not drained. He's back focused. As opposed to if they were to rematch right now, nobody will really tune into that shit. DJ, now, what question was you asking, man?
How you feel about fighters fighting for belts coming off of losses?
Um, Lomachenko did it. Lomachenko fought for his first belt after his second fight, I believe, his second pro fight. He lost, and they gave him another chance to win a belt against Gary Russell. So this isn't anything new. The only difference is the PBC, they're allowing black fighters to have white privilege.
Right.
That's the only thing that's going on. But at the end of the day, boxing is a business. Either you connected or you're not.
KJ, you think you out of all these 3 fighters up here, you think you could beat one of 'em?
Nah, they all old. So like
Wait, hold on.
if I start pro next year, by the time by the time I were to get a title shot, if I was to get a title shot, they will all be retired.
Yo, Crawford is fighting Charlo?
Nah.
Look, Parp DM said LOL. No, I'm be honest with you, Nina. I got a game plan. Everybody that I watch, I make a game plan for everybody that I watch, no matter the weight class. That's how my mind works. So I don't. When I look at these 3 men, they just 3 men to me. I don't fear none of them. But by the time I was to get a title shot, they will all be retired. So
Everybody bleed the same.
huh?
I said everybody bleed the same. Everybody could get knocked
Plus,
out.
a lot of this shit mental. Like Charlo, what he did against Canelo, bro. You cannot pay me to do that shit. Like I ain't really. Yeah, that was crazy.
Ho, KJ, ho.
Man, I feel like Charlo would think about them zeros at the end of the damn day after that
You,
fight. He would think about winning that fight.
you my man, KJ, but you know I gotta speak the facts to the puzzle every time, right?
Yeah,
Cause
they
people
couldn't
always
believe.
forget. Cause see how people forget about one fight, about Jamel Charlo resume. You know his resume is very good, y'all. You know he beat Brian Castillo at top at 154, come undisputed. I know he knocked out Tony Harrison, and he really won the first fight, but they cheated him, so he really
What
only got
was it
one
about
loss for real.
Canelo? What was it about Canelo that made him not want to fight?
He probably, like you said, mental things. Probably going
All right,
through like.
whatever Canelo did, that's what I would do. Fuck all that. I never been in the ring. I never been in the ring, and I was like, oh no. They put me in there
Well, he
with
probably needed a payday.
my second amateur fight. They put me in there with a super middleweight. They tried to set me up. I was 152, fighting a dude who was 165. His name was Aaron Klingman. I was not afraid, was not worried, none of that. I just after the fight, I was like, oh, okay, so this is shit that y'all want in the amateurs. I don't even know if Klingman's still boxing because eventually he had to fight somebody his own size, and the person hit him and spun him around on some Cinderella shit. But fear is something that some people have. When I get in the ring, I'm not scared of no man. When I walk around, I'm not scared of no man. I don't fear nobody but God. Me, I still like Charlo as a boxer, but come on, bro. The shit
No,
against Canelo was crazy.
I know that. I'm just saying, like his resume is very good. He beat Eric Lubin when he was in his prime. But Charlo is very
Eric
good.
Lubin got in the fight and looked scared against Charlo. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not Charlo fault though.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's not Charlo fault
It's
though.
not Charlo fault. It's not Charlo fault. But look, when Crawford called Charlo out, Charlo said, "Why you want to fight me? You got Errol Spence problems to worry about. You got 147. You haven't done nothing in my weight division. Now Bud in that weight division.
Just
So now
talking to him.
I need to see something.
I like
It
Charlo.
don't matter if it's not about winning and losing, bro. Like I wouldn't have cared if Charlo would have got knocked out against Canelo. The fight he fought, I lost a lot of steam, bro.
Yeah, I see what you saying. I see what you
I
saying,
don't give a
KJ.
fuck. Like I respect Charlo. Like Charlo was one of my favorite boxers. Like a lot of people don't watch his fights. He's an all
That's
around
what I'm saying. All around good
all
boxer,
around boxer, bro.
and he
But
brings pressure. He brings the pressure. He
I
can
mean,
bring
he does
pressure.
a lot of different things. He fight going forward, backward. He does more than what Errol Spence does.
Exactly.
See with the Canelo fight, I thought it would be like a harder fight for Canelo because Canelo he doesn't really fight like black fighters like that. So it's just like
Like says, how do you feel about his older brother? Jamal Charlo is the more naturally talented out of the two. I used to say Jamel Charlo was the one that really had the heart and the dog. I can't say that shit no more. No, dead serious. Like, bruh, it's okay it's all right if you lose. It's okay to get knocked out. But if you when you get put in them positions and somebody knock you down and you like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna get mine back. You never know what could happen. Charlo could have tried to land one of those blind hooks that he likes to land, hit Canelo in a certain spot and knocked him out. We would never know because he decided to run.
all
Like
right.
I thought Charlo was fully capable physically to win that fight.
That's true though. That's true.
I don't know what happened in that fight, but Jamal Charlo is more naturally talented. But Jamal Charlo took 3 years off, so I don't know what's gonna happen with his career. Jamal Charlo, one of the reasons why the 160-pound division is horrible, because he was supposed to be
That's true.
knocking people out.
You think it would have been different if Jermell fought Canelo instead?
Yeah.
I think
You mean
Crawford's gonna stop
The
Charlo.
161 KJ,
Yeah.
if Jamal fought Canelo
Same thing.
before he took them that time off, he probably would have beat Canelo.
Yeah, exactly. Like 3 years ago, yeah.
I don't know though. But he had a better chance of Jamel, because Jamel really too small to be fighting Canelo.
That's what I'm saying. He's too little.
Him and Canelo are around the same size, because Canelo's undersized for super middleweight. Jamal is a true 160-pounder. And now he's like he can't even make 160 no more. So they're around the same size for real. That would have been a much fairer fight. Somebody says Charlo is bunt. No, Charlo not bunt. Both of them really talented boxers.
He told me stop me, Ryan. He crazy. I ain't beat Ryan. I'm just speaking facts, man. Charlo only really got one loss. He only lost to Canelo. He really beat Tony Harrison twice. So
Right.
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He only got one loss. He's still good.
Right.
I think Charlo can beat Tim Tszyu. Charles to fight Tim Tszyu.
Hold up, my people's coming in. I think I'm gonna continue my live outside.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? But yeah, bro.
Yeah, what y'all think? Charlo versus Tim Tszyu. What y'all think?
That's a see.
Hey, when I seen that Tim Tszyu fight, bro, Tim Tszyu about top 3 in counter punching right now, bro. That nigga counter punching so OP.
And you know, he shocked me with that. I didn't think he was like that.
Right.
And I like, bro, I don't know if Charlo could beat Tim Tszyu.
You don't think so, KJ? Oh my goodness.
It's a tough fight, man.
Bro, Tim Tszyu, look, a lot of American fighters, it seemed like, and you touched on this, and he might be right, but a lot of American fighters are afraid to get hit for whatever reason.
That's true. Yeah,
like, they don't want to get hit. And you see it. I seen it with Shakur. I seen it with Hitchens. I've seen it with Jamel Charlo in the fight against Canelo. It's like, bro, at this level, if you're afraid to get hit, you got to be Floyd Mayweather defensively.
Yeah, facts.
Pull that shit off. Y'all not Floyd, so what does that mean? You gonna get hit or you gonna lose the fight on points. So I say all that pretty much to say this. Tim Tszyu, if he were to fight Jamel Charlo, Tim Tszyu gonna give his best effort, try to come forward and be as offensive as possible. Charlo, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I never seen Charlo fight. He fought against the Canelo fight. I never seen that shit. So I would not pick him to beat Tim Tszyu. Before I would, now I would no longer do that.
That's respectable.
I don't mean no disrespect. Like, bro, I fuck with Charlo. Like, Charlo, I made videos on him talking about how great of a boxer he is. He's underrated and this and that. And then he got with that Canelo shit, and I don't know what the fuck happened. So I don't know.
I think Charlo got one of the best jabs in boxing. You agree, KJ?
No, the big brother.
No, the 154. If he used his jab, you don't think he got one of the best?
The big brother got a better jab than the little brother.
I say he has a good hook for sure.
Good, man, that big brother on some David Haney shit.
Good one
I
too.
like that nigga outscore your ass like a motherfucker.
He got a good one too. He could set it up good. The 154 one.
Yeah. He didn't use the jab with Canelo. Who the hell is Calories? You talking about Charlo? That's one hell of a typo. Bud has a mean counter. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't think that I think that Bud was gonna wash Tim Tszyu. I don't think Charlo, even if he beat him, I don't think he would wash him. But I think Tim Tszyu's feet are too flat for somebody like Bud Crawford.
So how do you think somebody said it earlier too. Bud got one of the best IQs in boxing right now.
I mean, take IQ though.
Him and Tank Davis. Yeah, Tank Davis.
How do you think Bud's gonna do against
IQ is funny. IQ is funny though. Like, his fighters that's not amongst the top fighters that got a great IQ. They just don't have the physical to go with it. So IQ is a funny thing. I don't like to just be like, oh, they got the best. It's just not. They got a combination of things. Whereas though you actually talking about them to see when they do a smart thing. But it's a lot of fighters with great IQ, but everything else not good.
That's true.
So KJ, who Fedor finna fight next?
We're gonna fight Spence.
Spence, showtime now. Spence, KJ, Errol got to prove to the world that he's the top dog. He got to stop this bull. You know that. He has to stop
Errol
it.
don't gotta stop him for real, and he don't gotta prove nothing to the world. Errol already proved something to the world when he became unified welterweight champion. He
True.
had 3
True,
belts.
yeah.
I don't think he gotta prove nothing else to the world for real.
He got to come back. He got to make a good comeback, though. It got to be a good performance. It can't be no regular. You can't be
I
that.
feel like niggas don't really give him credit
It
for the
can be,
way that
it
he
can
got
be
the 3 belts too.
he gotta come back like how he did against Ugas and not against. It can't be a Danny Garcia performance.
Exactly.
I
I think
said,
he
I
got
said,
IQ.
I don't really think niggas give him the credit for getting the 3 belts the way that he did.
Yeah, he won them off of. He didn't just get no email belts or nothing. Every time he got a belt, he fought a man to get it.
Yeah, DJ. You know he fought Sean Porter at his peak. So
Sure.
he beat all them guys at his peak. So yeah, people don't know that.
No, he ain't beat
Kel
everybody.
Brook.
When you're
Kel
not
Brook.
talking mute to Mike because somebody got an echo, but he didn't beat Kell Brook at his peak. Kell Brook got broke down by Triple G.
That's true. And I watched that fight. Kel Brook was actually winning that fight. Arrow really broke the dog out of him and broke him down late rounds.
Man, Bud might well go fight Keith Thurman, man.
Keith Thurman don't want to fight no damn. You saw how Keith Thurman was cheering when Bud beat on Errol?
Yeah,
When
Keith
you
is
see Keith in the
bullshit.
crowd, Keith was jumping up and down like it was his birthday. That motherfucker was happy. Like Keith don't want to fight. When Keith was asked about fighting Bud or Errol, this is after Errol loses. Keith said, it's a good fight, but is it a 154 fight? Those guys are really 147. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Keith don't want to fight them.
Keith the
Matter of
one.
fact, didn't Keith just tear his damn rotator or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, I see what you saying, but it makes sense though, cause if Bud chasing money, man, he might
You know
well
who,
have to.
who
He
keeps
gotta
the
fight a
fight?
top guy. He can't just go give us no
No,
bull.
Keith not gonna bring that much money anyway. Um, he should fight Boots.
Yeah, that make perfect sense.
Hey, Bobby, what's up?
How you doing, my man? I'm very happy that I listen to you. You know what you talk about, my man. I
I'm all
like
right,
your
man.
podcast. It's nice. You know?
Thank you, I appreciate it, but I'm all right.
Yes, sir. Crawford against Charlo. I think Crawford right now is on his thing. He's still hungry. He still wants it, and I think whoever you put in front of him, he'll destroy.
You think him taking a year off is gonna affect him?
I think he's still training though. I mean, it's not the same, but he's still if he's still training and still being disciplined, I think he's still gonna have it.
That's a great answer.
You know?
One thing I do know, Crawford not just sitting around.
No, he does.
Somebody keep saying
He's
Charlo,
dedicated, man. He's dedicated
Charlo
to
is
his
not
craft.
buns, bro. Somebody in the chat keeps saying Charlo is buns. Charlo is a world champion. Charlo is an undisputed champion at
you see how
150.
everybody disrespected him? I told you.
What he said? He said Shakur only fight on weekends. He tries something like that. He trolling.
Oh,
He's woo.
You mean weekdays instead of weekends? Try again.
No, he disrespected him, bro.
You
A
know how
lot of world
Shakur fight on
champions.
Thursdays, stuff like that. That's what he was talking about.
yeah, man. Look, that's because Shakur is with Bob Arum. Shakur is on his last contract, so guess what? It's shit about to get real. It's about to get real. Cause 9 times out of 10, he's gonna go sign with PBC. So that means no more waiting for him and Tank. No more waiting for him and none of those great lightweights. Any fighter that's a PBC fighter like Cruz and Shakur, if he goes to PBC, shit gonna happen.
That's right.
KJ, if you want to protect your career, keep him away from Tank. Do not put him in the same city.
Why would I want to protect? I don't even know him. I mean, I want him to be great. So if Tank great and Shakur great, then they should fight.
Best fight the best.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, look, I'm glad Errol got so much heart. So much shit went on. Errol ain't had to fight Terrence Crawford. Errol pushed for that fight. He gave Terrence an undeserved 50-50. Errol got tore from the floor up. But that's what boxing has always been. And if they were to fight again, maybe Crawford wins, but Errol could come back and knock Crawford out. You never really know. Like, Ezra Charles and Jersey Joe Walcott, they went back and forth back in the day, knocking each other out. Like this, that's not real. That's real boxing. Real boxing ain't, Floyd Mayweather undefeated. Not to say it wasn't real what Floyd did. It's just that that's unprecedented for somebody to fight that many world champions and continue to win. Yo, whoever got that background, mute
That's
the mic when you're not talking, man.
you ain't lying, kid. That's some legendary shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Floyd battle is what it is. Niggas don't really like want to fight each other because they scared of losing that. Oh,
It's not about the it's about the social media and the disrespect. Hey, Bobby and Kawaki, when y'all not talking, mute your mic.
Okay, okay,
'Cause
got you.
y'all got echo and it mess up the live. But listen, it's not about losing the O no more. That's a myth. It's about going outside and niggas smirking at you, laughing at you. It's about being a meme. Like most of these fighters, they can't deal with that. You know what I mean? So that crushed their spirit.
Hey, and especially the fighters who been ducking for so long. Like if you've been ducking for so long and then you lose, they're gonna be like, oh, so that's why you've been ducking. You scared to lose. Now you got your ass whooped. They finna laugh at you and pick at you. We're in a social media age, so
I don't even think it's that deep as far as them ducking long. It's just everybody trying to get everybody is trying to get quick clout and they get clout by any means. So if you get knocked out, best believe there's gonna be a bunch of people trolling you on Twitter just so they could see if they could go viral. It's not even really personal. And plus, a lot of people don't like what they do on a day-to-day basis. So they hate successful athletes anyway. Cause it's like, this person got all this money. I can't wait to when he get knocked out. I can't wait to when this happen and that happen. Or this person confident, they going after their dream. I'm here doing something I want to do. I can't wait for this person to get knocked out. So the boxers, they just got to be able to deal with that.
you know,
It,
Man, KJ, I want to touch up on something, man. Uh, the Devin Haney fight with Ryan Garcia, 70% of the tickets ain't even sold. That's crazy.
Yo, Nina, didn't I remember Keffa was up here trying to argue me down? And I told him that, and Kevin came up here, he admitted, but I told him that Haney will never be a pay-per-view star. No disrespect, but it's because it's something in the charisma department that Haney is missing. It's something that he missing
Yeah.
when it comes to charisma. So that's what it boiled down to. It don't got nothing really to do with fighting style. Floyd didn't have the most exciting fighting style when he was Money Mayweather. When he sold his most pay-per-views, even the fight between him and Manny Pacquiao, that wasn't an exciting fight. But it's your persona, your character, the way you market yourself. Devin don't got it, but I don't think that's a bad thing because this man is the youngest undisputed champion. Already got a title at 140. He's one of the most advanced fighters for somebody his age in the world. So it's like, how much more is he supposed to have? You know what I mean? Like
well,
he's
I
still
think
doing great in life. Multi-millionaire shit like that. So what if he's not charismatic?
I agree to that, but you heard what Tink said. Belts don't really mean nothing for real. People still gonna see Tink fight regardless without a belt or not. 20,000 people. You sold out 5 cities already with no belts. Tink don't need a
You know
belt to
why?
sell out.
Tank Davis is playing the Mike Tyson role for today. He don't fight like Mike. Tank, like I always tell people, they get mad, but Tank Davis is more skilled than Mike Tyson. Like you can't even find a highlight of Mike Tyson fighting going backwards. But Tank Davis is playing a role of Mike Tyson. You know why? Because the knockouts. People love knockouts. Tank has a 93% knockout ratio. Has knocked out everybody damn near besides like what, 2 people. And on top of that, you got the street persona, the Baltimore thing, the tattoo. It's a lot of different things that go into it.
That's
You
fact.
know,
Upbringing. That's a fact.
yeah,
Well,
like people. I'm not talking about the upbringing. I'm talking about the marketing. Like Tank being from Baltimore, that helps his marketing. Tank being tatted up, that helps his marketing. He's playing the bad guy that knocks people out. So he's doing his own version of Mike Tyson. And a way that I know that he is the modern day Mike Tyson when it comes to marketing, Tank hasn't even really fought nobody. And these motherfuckers will sell out to go watch him fight anybody. Tank will fight a tomato can.
That's what
Only
I'm
one that's gonna
saying.
complain is, boxing, people who follow boxing peers, boxing aficionados, or motherfuckers that just keep up with the sport. But his fans, his casual family, they don't care if you put him in there with a tomato can. As long as he get a knockout, they're gonna
You
be
can put
happy.
him. You can put him in there with a teacher. You gonna sell out.
So
Yeah.
what you think? What you think Devin Haney got to do to get on that level like Tank to
Nothing.
start selling
That's the
tickets?
thing. People got to stop trying to be somebody else. Oh, and I'm not saying Devin trying to be Tank. 'Cause I know that's a narrative that's out on YouTube and shit. But people don't have to try to be nobody else. Devin Haney is doing great. He's the youngest undisputed champion ever. He went up to 140, got a belt immediately. No
Well,
tune-up.
one thing I want to say,
Don't try to
Devin.
beat. Hold
Let,
up, Kawaki.
let,
Don't try to beat Tank. Just continue to beat Devin. And when y'all meet in the ring, the boxing skills is gonna speak. It don't matter how big of a star Tank is. The stardom, like Floyd say, the fans can't fight for you. So the stardom isn't gonna get him over the hump with Devin Haney. It's gonna come down to skill versus skill. Now go ahead, Kawaki.
I was gonna say Devin isn't a pay-per-view star. He doesn't have to be. Devin is already great.
Yeah. Not listen. That pay-per-view star stuff it's not really about skill. Tank happens to be very skilled, but Tank is a pay-per-view star and he hasn't really fought nobody.
Well,
Like he hasn't.
if you aren't a pay-per-view star, the boxing like heads or whatever aren't gonna push you. That's part of the problem. If they see Devin Haney become like a financial liability, he's gonna stop getting the fights that we don't
Nah,
really want to
Devin
see.
not gonna stop getting the fights. He proved himself. Like you talking about a youngest undisputed champion ever. Plus, at the end of the day, Tank Davis need a dancing partner. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Tank gonna make money. But if he don't fight Devin, if he don't fight Shakur, if he don't fight these dudes, T.O., if he don't fight these motherfuckers, Matias, then his career gonna be looked at as a sham, and it's gonna make PBC look bad. So Floyd and Al and Leonard Ellaby, they gonna force Tank to fight 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers before it's all said and done, because they
I
know
ain't gonna
that make their whole company look bad. He not gonna have no
I ain't,
choice.
I ain't gonna lie, KJ. If Pitbull Cruz beat Matias, which I feel like he's a pay-per-view star now, if he beat Matias, y'all can watch that
He be
Devin Haney
Matias,
shit. I
he gonna be somewhat of a star. And I don't know if I thought that his first fight was gonna be Tank, but if he fight Matias and beat Matias, whoo, that's gonna be crazy. But the rematch with him and Tank is gonna do so many numbers. And I
Hey,
hope Tank can stop him. To be honest with you, I hope Tank attack the body. That's the only way that you can stop Cruz. You gotta go to the body.
but Matias and Pitbull Cruz gonna be like a Mexican type fight. That they got like that come forward style. They got that come forward style, and you know what I'm saying. And they don't fight off their back foot.
But I'm saying like he's like a upcoming like he can be a main event now. Like he don't need nobody else on the card.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially right now, I don't know. I can't say all that. I had to. What was his numbers with him and Rolly? You gotta keep in mind, Rolly still brought his own audience. But if he beats Matias, bro, you talking about Mexico and Puerto Rico going head to head, and Mexico coming out on top. And this is all of Mexico believe he already beat Tank. All of Mexico watched him beat Rolly. So yeah, I think that'd be what solidifies him as a pay-per-view star.
You think Pitbull beats Matias?
No, hell no. He's too small. If he beat Matias, I'll be shocked. And I'm going to be like, damn, this motherfucker is something else. He really is the modern day Joe Frazier. Like, god damn.
How do you see that fight like playing out?
Bloodbath, war. You know what I mean? It's not that's a fight. That's not even a boxing match. That's just a fight.
Like you see Pitbull getting,
Yeah, that's
I can really
brawler
see
versus
Pitbull getting
brawler
knocked
right
out for
there.
real though. I think Pitbull has a crazy chin.
Pitbull, yeah, I'm finna say Matias ain't gonna be able to knock him out, bro.
If I
So
was Matias, if I was anybody fighting Pitbull, I'd tell him, listen, since he's not going to move, we just going to attack the body for 12 rounds. And let's see if his organs is as strong as his fucking cranium.
Yeah.
Because his
I
head,
think
it seemed like he don't get his head. He could take so many power shots flush. So you gotta go to the body.
hey, I don't even think this is a crazy take. If you think this is a crazy take, I don't care what you say afterwards. But Devin beats everybody at 140, my opinion.
Maybe, maybe.
No, before that Pitbull Cruz, look, before the Pitbull fight, I thought it was, but it's like, bro, when the people going up to 140, they fight kind of different.
Yeah, cause they not like at a lower weight class no more.
Train either, so it's like
Hey, somebody says, who do you see Tank going to fight if Matias wins the Pitbull fight? Exactly. I was thinking about that. Like, I hope that Matias lose because, bro, who the fuck, like, who Tank going to fight? Probably Tio. But he don't want to just jump into 140 and be like, Devin was good. But who knows? Maybe he shut everybody up, you know?
KJ, if you
Yeah.
box, man, you know, Matias the weakest 140 champion right now. It was Rolling Nines Matias.
Nah, bro. Look, Matias is a different type of fighter. It's like if you was fighting Aaron Pryor back in the day, you could probably beat him, but you don't want to have to fight him. Same thing with Pitbull Cruz. Only one that can make Pitbull look like easy work, I think, is Devin, and if Shakur came up to 140. But you can't, like certain fighters, Matias with that frame and his style, you're not gonna be in there having a good time. Matias throwing all type of punches all night. He has one of the highest outputs at the damn weight class, and he's throwing power punches. And the way that he presses you just like Pitbull, except he's not coming under. He's just walking straight through punches. So it's like fucking Michael Myers or some shit. Matias' skill is slick, underrated. No, Matias has different little tricks, but his skill not underrated. Most of the time, he don't even use his skill, so that's why people don't really talk about his skill too much.
Yeah,
Tank
he
will
ain't
be
gonna know what
fighting
to
his
do.
first black fighter with Frank Martin. Thank you. That's facts. I like Bud versus Charlo. Me too. The only person knocking Cruz out is Tio. Um, Fuck, I don't know, bro. Crawford would beat Charlo, says Nina. Damn, a lot of people don't believe in Charlo no more. I don't believe in Charlo no more either, but Charlo, he always comes back stronger. I got to give him his credit. He came back stronger when he lost to Tony Harrison.
Jay Bailey, stop that shit. He said Richardson Hitchens will handle Matias. Hell no.
I don't know.
I don't even think I
It's
don't
just
even
a
think
box.
highly of Matias.
You gotta stop holding. How you see Frank versus Tank playing out? I'm gonna do hella videos on that when we get there, but I think Frank probably gonna get stopped. I hate to say it, but it's just because he takes so long to make
Stop.
decisions. Is Camboso's career over after the Loma fight? That's up to Cambosos. Cambosos had a hell of a career, man. Cambosos was undisputed.
Oh God, Cambosa fought T.O., he fought Devin, he fought Loma. Shit, that man don't duck nobody.
Yeah, I don't really be disrespecting if I was big on Charlo. The reason why I'm not big on him is because of the shit against Canelo. Like I wanted Charlo to put hands on that motherfucker. Like, you know why? Because to me, Canelo a hoe right now. We've been watching for 4 years waiting for you to fight Benavidez, and you couldn't do it. So I'm thinking like, yo, Charlo, go in there and punish this motherfucker because, Canelo trying to take these easy ass fights. And it's not like he's 37 like Floyd was or 36 like Floyd was. Canelo was 33 when he fought Charlo. And if you go back 4 years, he was 29. So you were still in your physical prime, 29 years old, ducking David Benavidez. So I wanted Charlo to really win, lose, or draw. I wanted Charlo to really put hands on that man. He didn't do it. So I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Man, Charlo went enough for a check, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. That's on him, man.
I said the same thing, bro.
Somebody said Nina said I don't think Frank can handle Tank. Yeah, me neither. But yeah. Look, I like Frank Martin. I like his style. You know what I mean? But he got to figure out what style he's going to use and stick to that because he be switching up. Like, well, maybe he got different styles, but he got to be decisive in there because if you taking all this time just to figure out your next move, your next punch against Tank, well, you going to sleep. When you guys see Tank cut off the ring, what you going to say, KJ? If Tank cut off the ring against Frank Martin and Frank Martin is using his footwork, not if he trying to do the Derrick James, Errol Spence, walk a motherfucker down. If Frank using the footwork that he got and Tank cut the ring off, I'm gonna say, damn, Devin gonna have some problems. It's not gonna be as easy as I thought it was gonna be for Devin. Are they confirmed to fight, or is you yapping? No Trace. No, they not confirmed to fight. And I'm not yapping. I'm hypothesizing, and you watching. Frank is not dead. I mean, what do you mean by Frank is not dead? You mean like is Frank is better than dead, or Devin is better than Frank? Go ahead, Kawaki.
Oh, that
Man,
was me.
that was him, Fredges.
Oh, go ahead, Riggs.
But
Man, I feel like Frank Martin plan gonna be to just on some Jermaine Ortiz coming in, just land and
You
get out
can't
the
win
way.
like that. They're not gonna give him the win because he's not the star. Like Ali could get away with playing tag. Sugar Ray Leonard could get away with playing tag. They were pay-per-view stars. Frank Martin is not the star, so he got to come and fight. He has a good position.
Somebody said thoughts on Conor Ben versus Boots.
Look, man, Boots, be careful because Conor Bennett failed drug tests. So Boots, take your time, be careful, make sure you get them drug tests. Really, if you ask me,
Oh God, Conor
any
Ben hit his
fighter,
ass, might go to sleep.
any fighter that's failed them drug tests, they should be banned. This is not basketball. You know what I mean? Like people putting their life on the line. But Conor failed drug tests, so Boots, be careful. Make sure you get Vada and USADA to test his green eggs and hand meat and ass.
Boots is fighting Conor Ben now.
I don't
Hey,
know.
who Conor Ben fight like? I ain't never seen him fight.
Who Conor Ben fight like? Conor could fight, man. I mean, that's why I was mad when I found out he was on that shit. But Connor, he can move. I don't know. He's kind of an all around fighter too. He kind of like Jamel Charlo. He could fight, all around fighter. He got
Okay,
defense, offense. He got a pretty good chin. He has a tough guy demeanor.
KJ, I was gonna ask you, like, I don't know if I'm the only one who noticed this, but does it seem like cutting off the ring is like a lost art in this generation of boxing? I haven't seen a
No
lot of
man,
fighters who really do it well.
no, it's a bunch of fighters. Pitbull Cruz cut the ring off good. Um, who I just watched somebody the other day. He's cutting the hell out of the damn ring. Damn. But yeah, Cruz do it real good. Oh yeah, that 17-year-old, he cut the hell out the ring. What's his
Carmel
name?
Bolton.
Yeah, Kermit Moten cut that motherfucking ring off real good. Somebody said, oh yeah, Lamo, whatever his name, he fought Richard Hitchens. He
But I
cut
mean,
the ring
like,
off. Somebody
well,
said Matias cut the ring off. I don't know. Because Matias be fighting dudes that want to stand there and trade anyway. So I don't know about all that. But it's
I
dudes
Yeah,
mean,
that cut the ring
Matiz.
off.
If Matiz can cut the ring off on a guy
Yeah,
with fast feet,
Canelo cut the ring off.
oh yeah, Canelo's good at cutting the ring off. Jamel
KJ, who you
can get
got?
him out.
When cause I know it's gonna happen. It's finna happen. Tank versus Tio. Who you taking?
Tank. I mean, the reason why, because it was a pause after. The reason I'm taking Tank, I'm not betting on T.O. against T.O. He lost to Ortiz in my mind. He lost to that other motherfucker who did
Sander
the
Martin.
yeah, Sander Martin. T.O. getting by with these decisions because he fighting people that don't have the star power he has. So he have a performance like that against somebody that does have the star power. The judge is gonna get him the L. Somebody says Bam underrated.
Man, I feel like
Nah,
Tank
Bam
and Tio
respect.
fight the same. Tank just got a little bit more IQ than Tio.
Nah, T.O. throw more punches than Tank. And T.O. is a come forward fighter. Tank can fight in all directions.
Tank is overrated.
No, Tank not overrated. The only thing
He
overrated about Tank is his resume, but Tank got all
would
the skills
he would
necessary
he
to
would
pay the bill.
honestly he would easily lose to Stevenson easily.
Just because you lose to Shakur Stevenson don't mean you underrated.
Easily.
Shakur Stevenson is one of the best pure boxers in the sport. Like what you saying?
No, I'm just saying he'll lose to Stevenson.
I'm saying what you say isn't really a statement with that much gravity because great fighters, if you fight another great fighter, you could lose. Look at what happened to Errol Spence. Errol is a great fighter. He was a great fighter when he fought against Bud, and he lost bad, but he's still a great fighter. When you dealing with greatness, two greats, two dragons, one of the dragons might get burnt up. That don't mean that this is a sheep, this is a poodle. No, that's still a dragon. He's gotten there with another dragon. So you
Did
saying
you
Tank loses to Shakur, that don't take away from Tank. Shakur
did you
got
know
the
that
best feet in the sport, the best reflexes in the sport. He's a pure boxer.
did you know that Haney even dodged Stevenson?
Haney
No, he
sent
did.
Stevenson
Hell no.
25%. Stevenson
Hey,
fucked up.
Stevenson fucked that shit up. Hey, let me make a comparison for you right now, user. David Benavidez is willing to take less than 10% to fight Canelo. Stevenson, someone who claims he can beat Devin, wouldn't even take 25%. If you know you can beat an opponent, then go ahead. It don't matter what percentage.
Nah, Shakur just
No,
won a
no, the
better
percentage
split,
matter. Like
bruh.
I
Shakur is
wouldn't take it.
better.
Look. David Benavidez, he crazy. That motherfucker said he'll fight Canelo for
Well,
5%.
what
But
do
I
you think?
wouldn't do no 5%. That's
What
crazy.
what
But
do you think
25% is enough. That's enough, especially when you get a chance to become undisputed champion.
what do you think about the Bivol Bivev fight? That's
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
you
be
going
gotta
with
pay
I'm
all
going
them
with
title
Bertha
fees.
BF, man.
uh
Oh, that gonna be. I like that fight
that's
actually.
I'm
gonna
going with
be a
Bertha BF.
crazy fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the best fights in the world.
That yeah, that they under
Hell yeah.
promoting that.
They're
That's
not
like
under
the real
promoting it. It's
fight.
just you got two boring motherfuckers that can fight their ass off.
Nah, they're not boring. They come. How are they boring if one guy knocks
Because
everybody out?
they both talk like this. Don't
Oh
nobody
yeah,
want to
yeah,
hear
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah,
No,
we talking about
but
outside the
action wise,
ring. Like they're not an
Benavidez
outside
is a
star,
beast.
bro.
It's like 25 out of 25 or something like that.
Look, man, they both got that short bus look. They both don't speak proper English. They not no real shit. They're not. Hey, I ain't. It is what it is. They don't speak proper English. You know what I mean? They don't have no swag.
You're saying
They
they
two
have no
they two
market.
white boys from Russia, Kazakhstan, wherever they from. That shit ain't gonna sell nowhere, buddy.
That's true. That's true. Only the true fighters know that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of the best fights in the world.
Yeah, the
That's gonna be
true
fun.
watchers.
And
I
guess
mean,
what, bro? Like something will happen to somebody in that fight.
Better
Like
be gonna knock Bevo out. Do like a,
I think Vivo gonna get knocked the fuck out.
I think
but wait,
11th round, bro. 11th round calling
don't underestimate Bivol
Hey,
skills because Canelo did that, and look what happened.
Huh?
I said don't underestimate Bivol's skills.
Canelo
Because
is a small man compared to all of them. So bringing that up,
no, I agree. I agree. But I'm just saying, don't
I'm not
underestimate.
underestimating. No, listen. Bivol could definitely beat Bertabiev. The reason I picked Bertabiev, I said this in another live. Bertabiev has a 100% knockout ratio. I think he has 20 fights.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not going against
no,
100%.
I agree with you. It's gonna be a good fight, 50-50, and it's gonna be a good fight. You know.
It's gonna
Hey
be a great fight. I
man,
agree with you.
why Canelo ducking, man? Why Canelo still ducking solid comp, man? Why Terrence Crawford is ducking Jerron Ennis?
Crawford not ducking in this, bro. Crawford done. He's at the end of the road.
You know,
If anything, if
Man,
Boots won,
nobody
he'd have been
wanna
got the
hear
fight.
that.
you
He
know,
get
Boots
little
is a
no
little
love
bit
David,
sometimes.
overrated. Who
yo,
did he
David.
fight?
Boots not
No.
overrated.
Oh
He practiced. He
hell
trained
no.
all day. He got the skills. David, if Boots was a bigger star, he would have been got the fight. Boost got
You
Boost
got to
got
get that
listen, David.
opportunity.
hey,
Boost
David,
got
David,
no.
David,
Boost
David,
got
David,
30
David. Let
fights,
me,
bro. You know that?
David.
Boost got 30 fights. You telling me you not a national star with 30 fights? Who you been fighting? How you been marketing yourself?
Well, who did
But
Boots
it
fight?
ain't even him. How can you do that when
Hey,
Danny
David.
Garcia? How can you do that when
Hey,
Kell Brook?
David.
How can you do that with Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Stanley Jones, Virgil Ortiz, Connor Ben? Everybody they say they want to fight, but they don't want to fight. None of them niggas
You
wanted to
saying
fight.
all of them ducking Boost?
All them Danny Garcia been
Oh,
said, nah,
oh,
bro, he didn't want no smoke. Come on, bro. All them old heads didn't
dang.
want to give him the shot. Sean Porter
Hey,
said
David,
no.
David,
Like, come
David,
on,
Y'all
David,
bro.
gotta
David.
Kell Brook
understand,
said
bro.
no. Virgil
Everybody
Ortiz
getting
said no. So, like, bro, like, how you gonna get the
Who
shot?
did?
Errol
Who?
Spence said no.
David.
What's
No,
Virgil?
Errol
No,
didn't
what?
say
Let
that.
me tell you.
Earl
Right
said
after
no.
Boost knocked out Castile Clay, Errol said I'm the big fish, and they was going back and
Nah,
forth.
bro.
But Errol had
Earl
his
don't want no
sights. Errol
smoke.
should have fought Boots. Errol had his sights on Crawford. Errol ain't fight nobody until he got Crawford. That was a mistake on his part. Like he ain't keep
You
his
think he
body
gonna
active.
step in there with boots?
Who Errol?
Absolutely not.
They
Yeah.
at 154
Hey,
now.
hey,
So
hey,
Boots got to
David.
come
Let
up.
me ask you this. Was you screaming Boo's name before the Earl fight and Terrence Crawford fight, or after?
Definitely, bro.
Yeah,
I
David
bet
was. He
yes,
was.
bro. I was
He was.
screaming boots way before then, bro. I was
He
screaming
was. He
boots.
was. He said he was at
Oh,
Boost
okay.
gym. He
Because I
said
was finna
Boost.
say
He said Boost
majority
head
of
and
Boo's
shoulders
fans
above
come
My,
after that
everybody in
fight.
his gym.
my
Bro, boots
opinion is
different, bro. That
Crawford will
nigga different,
destroy.
bro.
My opinion is Crawford will destroy Ennis. That's just my
He
opinion.
would. He
I
Hey, I
would.
think
ain't gonna
Crawford
say
would
that.
beat.
We
I
will
think
never
Crawford
know
would beat
because
Boost too.
Crawford won't step in the ring.
Yeah. I mean Crawford. Look, bro. Crawford at the end of the road, bro. He trying to make another $10 million, $20 million paycheck. That's it.
Man,
Boost can't offer that at the end of the day. So it is what it is.
But
Crawford done
but
fought
but but he
great
hasn't
fights
fought. He's been inactive. Think about it. If you want to continue on that theme, why not fight the young cat that nobody wants to
because
fight?
Boost.
Because it's not like Fedor is gonna fight
That's not
him.
a. I was just talking about that. That's not a stay in shape fight. That's a legacy. Like you think Crawford gonna be able to bullshit with turns with Boots in it? No, you had to go balls to the wall just like he went with Errol. But
But
he's not
these
gonna get no
Bud
money.
fans be
But
but
he
these
but
Bud
he not
fans
gonna
be
get no
saying
money for it. But he
these
not gonna get no money for it.
but if
It's a
he
Hey,
way.
don't
hey,
beat you,
Crawley.
you
Hey,
ain't
hey,
champion.
David. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you. Boots offered Crawley $50K to fight him. You think Bud Crawford finna fight Boots for fucking
It
50K?
wasn't no
Thank you.
50K. It was
Man, yes, the fuck it
200K. Stop
was.
capping. It was
It
That's
man, that
that's
shit.
Yeah,
still
200K.
that's
it
Man,
It
still
was
is. Come on, bro.
200K.
200K.
It was
that's
But
no
200K to
David,
fight
David,
Boots.
200K. Like Crawford them
He
had
got
seven figure.
100K for fighting Billup.
Crawford
But
makes $5 million a fight.
Listen. It's
And
about
Crawford, he'll get a
David.
million, and Crawford get like what 6 million. And you
David,
telling
it's
me it's
about
a stay and safe fight?
six
If he's
million.
so easy, yeah, Crawford
Where
may
they
quit
gonna get 6
6 million.
million from? They both neither
That's
one of
gonna
them
grow from
motherfuckers.
the
David,
pay per view
Crawford is
sales.
37 years old. He's not even a national superstar. Boost not even a star in his state.
People don't even
Nah,
know.
you tripping. People know who he is in
No,
Philly.
people in his
People know who he
city.
is.
People in his
Pe-
city. He's not a
People,
star in his
people,
state.
Fact.
people know who he is in Philly, bro.
Man,
People know who he is in
look,
Philly.
bro. Look,
People know who he is in
I
Philly.
don't know where you
Man,
getting
Garcia,
all
stop
this
hyping
Danny
up
bullshit
Boots,
Garcia.
from.
bro.
No, go look
Maybe
at the
y'all got
interview
some
with
type
Danny Garcia
of
with Boots, bro.
maybe y'all
Go
got some
look at
Girl
the.
Scouts or something that's going to sell cookies for this fight. But neither one of these motherfuckers is pay-per-view stars, especially not Boots.
Nobody care about pay per view. We just want to
But
see
what
the
the fuck?
fight.
This is
It's a
about
stay in
money,
shape
David.
fight.
It's about money.
Nah, man.
About
It is
money,
the money
David.
gonna come with
Tell me,
legacy. What don't y'all understand?
David, you
How
talking
did
to a
Lennox
motherfucker?
Lewis give
You
Klitschko a
saying
shot?
legacy? David,
How
legacy,
did Julio give
legacy.
Oscar De
A
La
month,
Hoya a shot?
David,
How did
David,
that
listen,
work? How
listen,
did Floyd give Canelo a shot?
David,
Y'all
listen,
skipping
listen,
that.
listen.
The money will
What?
come
First
when
off,
they
the money
fight.
was there with Canelo.
KJ,
Canelo had
explain to him, man.
40 something fights in Mexico. But listen, David, listen.
Explain to
You
him,
talking
man.
about legacy
Exactly.
to a
Philly, a
motherfucker,
boxing city, they
David.
know him.
David, you talking about legacy to a motherfucker that's 2 times undisputed and just beat Errol Spence. His legacy is set. He's done. He don't need to prove. Everybody talking about Canelo don't gotta prove shit. Bud don't gotta prove shit.
Well,
He
bro, got to
undefeated.
prove shit,
Facts.
bro.
He don't.
Who did Bud beat? Who did Bud beat
No, he
outside of
don't.
Spence?
Errol
And yes,
Spence,
he do. Who
Sean
did he beat?
Porter.
Nobody care about a washed up Sean Porter. Nobody care
But
about washed up Kell Brook. Nobody care about
Sean
washed
Porter
nigga
was
that
not
talk.
washed when Bud beat
Washed
him.
Sean Porter
What the
was
fuck?
washed, bro. He
Sean
got
Porter
beat
wasn't
multiple
washed.
times.
No, the
Sean
Sean
fuck
Porter
he
Porter
lost to
wasn't.
Kell
had
Brook.
fight.
Sean
Sean
Porter
Porter
lost to Earl
lost.
Spence. Sean Porter lost to Keith Thurman. Sean Porter got beat up by Adrian
Hey,
Broner.
hey,
Sean
a
Porter
washed
wasn't.
up.
Sean Porter
Listen,
was
listen, listen,
washed, bro.
David. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. A washed up fighter is like a motherfucker who get knocked out and beat by everybody. He lost, but he didn't get like crushed like Kell
Bruh, he
Brook. Kell
lost,
Brook
bruh.
is actually a washed fighter.
When
I
you
give you that.
lose, it don't matter, bruh. He was 34, he's the same age as Bud. He was not, no, bruh. Sean Porter daddy even said he
David.
didn't even train for that fight.
Hey, David, let me ask you a
Ain't
question,
no
David.
whatchamacallit. Sean
You know
Porter
who?
was
You
mid
know
at
who
that point, bro.
Crawford
Sean
should
Porter was
fight? He
gone.
should fight
Hey,
Canelo.
You telling me Sean Porter would beat Boots? You telling me
hey,
Sean Porter gonna come forward on that bullshit with Boots?
David,
You telling me he
David,
gonna try that?
can I
You
ask you a
telling me
question,
Boots ain't gonna
David?
sit him on his ass?
What makes you think Boost deserved that fight? Let me hear that.
Cause
Exactly. Come
nobody
on,
wants to
man. This
fight
man
him.
riding hard for Boots.
When you get nobody that wants to
But
fight
David,
you,
makes sense,
who wants
David.
to
What
fight him?
makes? I'm asking
This
you a
nigga
question. What
riding
makes
hard for
you
Boots.
think he deserved that fight? Just answer the question. What you think he deserved?
Cause nobody want to fight Bud. Who is
That don't
Bud
mean he
gonna fight
deserved
when
the
nobody want
fight.
to
That
fight
don't mean he
him?
deserved the fight, bro. Like,
Who is Bud gonna fight when nobody want
Bud
to
could
fight
go
him?
fight
Who is
Fandor.
Bud
He could
gonna
go
fight when
fight
nobody want to fight him?
Timzo.
Answer that. Who is Bud gonna fight when nobody want to fight him?
I could just say I'm about to talk now. He could go fight Timzo. Just
He's not
lost.
fighting no Tim Zoo. Crawford even said Tim Zoo got to go to the back of the line and go his stock up. He
Okay.
said no to Charlo.
Okay.
He
He could
said
go
no to
fight. He could go
Teofimo.
fight. He could
He
go
said
fight
no to. He
Erickson.
said no to no. Who?
He could
Terrence
go fight
Crawford and
Erickson
who?
Lubin. He could go fight Erickson
He
Lubin.
not, bro. Erickson Lubin's not better than no Jerron Ennis. Get
We
that
never
crap out of
said
here,
that.
bro.
It's just
Nah,
Hey,
Erickson
bro.
Lubin fought
No, bro.
better
Erickson Lubin,
competition
not
than
Erickson
Boost, bro.
Lubin.
hey,
No, bro. He got to go get himself up too.
David. You
You're
gotta start riding
hyping
hard for
Ennis
Boots,
too much.
bro.
Come
Boots.
on.
No,
Boost
bro.
is
Listen,
I'm just
listen.
being
Boots gonna
honest.
get
You
knocked
guys
out
are
against
making
Boots.
excuses for Bud. Y'all
Doesn't
Bud
matter.
fans gotta stop making excuses. Y'all gotta stop dick
Man,
riding
ain't
Bud,
nobody
bro.
making no goddamn
Bud
excuses,
holding up
nigga.
all the
Boots
good
ain't making
fights.
no.
Boost ain't
Boots
Bud
ain't
fighting
Crawford is
did
the
nobody,
most
nothing
bro.
inside the
overrated
sport.
fighter in the history of boxing. Who the hell has he beat outside of Earl Spence? Who is he beat?
Who the
He
fuck is
beat he
Boots
beat
beat?
he,
Okay,
Who
he
is he
beat
beat? He beat
Gamboa.
name
Nate
me a
Horn.
top
Come
five
on, bro.
fighter that Boots have fucking beat.
He beat
Name me a
Gamboa.
top
How's
five.
he gonna fight anybody when
I
nobody
don't.
wants to fight
Listen,
him?
listen,
How's he gonna fight anybody when nobody
listen.
wants to fight him? You guys aren't making no damn sense.
Listen. I don't care, bro.
You
See, you
Bud
getting
fans is
hostile. Listen,
crazy.
name me a fighter
Ain't
that Boots
no
have
being
beat. Name me
hostile.
a
Ain't
top
nobody being
10 fighter
hostile,
that he
bro.
beat.
We on the phone, bro. We on the phone. Ain't no
Listen,
being
listen,
Ain't
listen,
hostile at
nobody
all,
listen,
being
bro.
listen,
hostile,
listen.
bro.
It's in your voice. I can hear you. I
KJ,
can
Cool,
hear
KJ,
bro.
you.
KJ.
I can show you being hostile,
Yo,
bro.
damn.
Come on, bro. Stop
Listen,
playing.
listen,
I'll
listen,
show you
listen.
Hey,
being
everybody
hostile.
relax.
Ain't
Let me
no,
tell you
ain't no.
this. Let me ask you this. Let
Look,
me ask
man.
you
It's
this.
boxing.
It's
Boxing and
boxing.
hostile
This
is
is
Who has
different,
boxing.
Boots
bro.
beat?
It's how boxing is. Yeah,
Who
it's
has
how
Boots
it is.
beat? Name me one good fighter that Boots have beat. He ain't beat shit. He
Yeah,
ain't
but
beat
we all
jack
know that
shit.
Boost
Who
ain't
did
fight
Bud beat?
nobody.
Who did Bud beat outside of Spence?
He beat
Boots.
somebody better than Boots
Who
He
did
beat.
Bud beat
David,
outside
he
of
beat
Spence? Wash
Gamboa,
old
David.
fighters?
He
Who
I
beat
did
don't
Bud
even.
beat
I
He
don't
outside of
even
Spence?
think.
undefeated. He
Let
beat
Who
let
did
let
Bud beat
let's
outside of
just
Name
put
Spence?
me
it
Ken
this
one good
way.
Buck?
fighter
You
that
telling me
Boots
David,
have
Bud
he
beat.
Let,
can't
beat
beat
let,
Ken
let's
Gamboa,
Buck?
just put it.
David.
Come on,
Let
bro.
let's just put it this way.
Come on, bro.
Boots
You guys,
He
you
beat
hasn't
guys,
even
Gamboa,
been
come
in
on.
David.
You guys are
pay
getting
per view
crashing your
fight.
argument.
Let,
Come on,
let
bro.
let's
Hey,
just
Next,
hey,
put it
hey,
next,
this
hey,
next.
way.
Let's
listen,
go.
listen,
Boots
listen, listen,
hasn't
listen. I'm
even
gonna
been
say
in
this
a
and
pay
I'm gonna let
per
you
view
go.
fight.
How's he gonna
Hey,
get
Hey,
Hey,
listen, I'm
you,
gonna
hey,
say
you
this.
was
fight
actually
him.
sounding
Listen,
like,
When nobody wants to
I'm gonna
fight him.
say this.
When nobody want to fight Bud.
hey,
Bud. When two niggas don't want to fight nobody, fight each other.
hey,
That's
you
it.
just
Listen,
came in
listen,
sounding like
listen,
That's
Michael
like
listen.
Jackson.
Demetrius
Man said,
Andrade and
let's
David
just put it
Benavidez.
this
They
way.
didn't sell that much, but look, it made it happen. Nobody wanted to fight Demetrius Andrade. Nobody wanted to fight David Benavidez. What happened? They made it
Hey,
happen.
hey,
He
And
made
now
it
look what
happen
hey,
happened. And
hey,
y'all
because
I
on their
wanna say,
resume.
Demetrius
Man,
hey,
y'all sound
Demetrius
I
silly,
didn't.
wanna
bro.
say it
No,
like
no,
this.
David, that
I,
fight with Andre and Benavidez, that was a carrot that was
Boots
dangled
has
in
no
front of
belts.
Andre.
Mr. Incredible, you
That's called
slow.
the
He got
Canelo. David,
IBF,
hold up,
boy.
hold up. That's called the Canelo carrot. PBC, what they do is they tell these fighters that Canelo don't want to fight. They say, hey, fight Benavidez and you can get a Canelo. So that's the Canelo carrot. Andre had no business fighting David. He was
And
never gonna beat
Bro,
KJ
him.
Andre
Andre
about to
David,
fight that man. David
Andre
Morrell. So
deserved
what is
that
it?
too,
Come on,
KJ.
bro.
David,
Andre about to fight David Morrell. So he just moved up. Nah, bro. Nobody wants to fight Andre. So
David.
Andre's fighting other boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give the man credit. So why
Yeah,
not?
David,
Why
Andre the
not? Why
truth.
not? You
Andre the
fight
truth.
the other boogeyman
The
nobody want to
world not
fight.
gonna the books not gonna remember him, but yeah, he was the truth. He had Canelo scared for years.
He had
They,
Triple G scared. He had Munguia scared. He had Charlo scared. He had all them
Who?
niggas scared. Andre, nigga.
because he got
Andre
a
had
Oh,
all
real.
RJ
them.
Boo Boo? Yeah, my nigga for sure.
David,
Andre had.
do you realize that Boots never even been in a pay-per-view fight? Do you
You
realize
don't
that?
get that when nobody wants to fight him. Bud can give him that opportunity because nobody wants to fight Bud. Who's gonna fight Bud? Canelo said no. No to Tim Zoo. No to Charlo. No to
No,
Tiafimo.
Charlo ain't say
Come
no.
on, bro.
I think Bud gonna get the Charlo fight
But why he gonna fight Charlo when his stock down right now?
because
Charlo got to get his
Charlo, it
stock
don't
up. Charlo
matter.
got to fight
It
that.
don't
Charlo.
look.
I heard Bud's gonna fight that
Charlo
other dude in
said
Turkey.
no. Bud said after I beat Errol, I'm gonna beat you because you was cheerleading. That's a marketing. They can market that. The fans still remember. I still remember during the fight. Bud Crawford knocked Errol down and walked over to Charlo and said,
So that's
"You
his money
next."
fight.
Hold
Is
on.
Jamel Charlo? That's his money fight. He gonna be
Hey,
remembered
but
the same
Because
Jamel Charlo who threw no punches in the
no, you're
Canelo
not
fight.
answering
Terrence
no.
Not
Crawford?
against a
Why?
younger fighter who
David,
fights just like him, who's
David,
probably
look,
more talented than him.
David, look.
He doesn't want to give that same man an opportunity.
Boots.
If
I
Floyd
mean,
was in that
not
same
Boots.
position, he would have gave him that same opportunity. That's all I'm
Yo,
saying.
David. Bud fights Charlo, beats Charlo, gets the belt. Errol fights Fundora, beats Fundora, gets a belt. They rematch at 154 for the belts. Boots is nowhere in the equation.
Hey, gang.
I
Terrence
don't
already
even
said he's
I
Because
don't
done
he's
even
trying to
think
fighting
unify at
Charlo.
147.
I don't even
Crawford
think
still, the reason why Boots hasn't fought me is because Crawford got all the damn belts. Crawford
I
holding
don't
up
Crawford got stripped of the
147.
belt immediately.
honestly
Facts.
I
No,
don't
he
even
got
think
stripped of one. He got stripped of the IBF. Boots is the IBF champion. Bud is still WBO, WBC, and WBA. Bud still
Bud
honest
holds the
trying to
rest of the
fight at
belts, and
154. Bud don't
he's
give a
holding
fuck
it
about the
hostage.
belt.
When nobody wants to fight him, why not fight the man that don't want to fight you? Y'all can't do this with Bud, bro. Y'all try to
honestly
hold
I
him on
don't
this pedestal. Y'all hold him on this pedestal as this great fighter. Who is he beat? Aram had robbed him of most of his career. Who did he beat in their primes?
Who
Nobody.
Boots
Hey, but
beat? Who Boots
listen,
beat?
David.
So he
I
can
want to
go
hold space
fight
for you.
Boots right now and show
Listen,
him
listen,
that same opportunity
listen,
because nobody wants to fight Boots. He was in that same
listen.
position. Y'all don't understand
Hey,
boxing. It's David,
hey.
Demetrius
I,
Andrade, and
I want,
David Benavidez were both in that same spot.
hey,
And look what
hey,
happened.
on
They
God.
both
Hey, watch
fought.
this.
And you saw what
Watch this.
happened. What?
Hey,
What?
listen. If you're gonna hold Bud to that pedestal, do Boost the same way. Who the fuck has he fought? Name one good
Bro,
fighter that
come
he's fought.
on, bro.
Hey,
But you have the
keep.
same dude
honestly
Hey,
I
that
don't
hey.
nobody. But
Listen.
I'm saying nobody wants to fight him, and nobody wants to fight Bud. Why not fight the same nigga in your division who fight just like you? Who
Bet.
literally
All right,
probably more
okay.
talented than you. You
Bud,
know what
honestly
I'm saying?
Bud,
It's
I
you
don't
common
even
know,
sense.
think
go fight
You're
Boots,
not gonna get
man.
it.
But
Bud
I don't think
Crawford's
that
not gonna
fight
get a
gonna happen.
payday. Get that out your head. Earl Spencer's not gonna give him a
Sammy gonna
rematch
have to do it,
unless he
guys.
got something to do it. He's not gonna
honestly
get no damn
But David,
payday.
what they
Unless,
gonna pay Boots for fighting Bud? They gonna give him a coupon
but
to
Boots
Arby's or
don't
some
care.
shit?
Boots just want the
Like, what
opportunity,
they
bro.
gonna pay
Boots
him?
just want to
Where's the money?
show who he is to the rest
Boots
of the
can't even
world.
beat Charlo. Boots can't even beat
Boots
Charlo.
would beat the dog shit out of Charlo. The way Charlo
Cap.
fought against Canelo
Cap.
ain't no damn cap.
Cap.
Ain't no damn cap. What defense Charlo got? What
Bro,
defense Charlo
what?
got? What defense
Bro,
Charlo got? What
Hey,
defense
bro,
hey,
Charlo got?
listen.
hey, hey.
What
Let
defense
me tell you
Charlo got?
something. Let me
Tell
tell
me
you
what
something.
defense Charlo
Hey,
got.
David,
What
I'm gonna let you go.
footwork Charlo
David,
got? Hold up, bro.
David,
Talking
Charlo got
We
crazy.
gonna
underrated
talk
air
about
David,
this.
defense, bro.
Charlo
David,
overrated.
David,
Hold
David.
up.
I'm
We
gonna let
gonna
you
talk
go after
about this,
this.
bro.
But listen,
We gonna
Boots ain't no fucking
Boots would
Canelo,
never
bro. He
lose to
ain't
no
no
Tony
Canelo.
Harrison. Boots would
Boots
stop
ain't no
Tony
damn
Harrison.
Canelo.
Oh, he said
Boots
it.
would
Bud,
stop Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison
David, David, David,
beat the
David,
fuck
David.
out of Charlo.
No, he did
Boots
not,
would stop.
David.
Yes,
You
he
want to
did.
fight
Yes, he
David?
did.
You want
Yes,
to
he
fight
did.
David?
Yes, he did. He whooped him. He
You want
whooped
to
Low
him that
fight
key,
first
David?
fight.
Boots
He
is a
whooped him
can
and then he knocked
crusher.
him out.
Low key.
Come on,
Boots would have
man.
never lost to Tony Harrison. You tripping. You tripping, dog. You tripping.
Tony
Y'all
Harrison
tripping
twice,
right now.
David, and he knocked him
Y'all
out 7
tripping.
times just to prove it
Y'all
wrong.
tripping, bro. How many fights I said outside of KJ? How many fights y'all got? Just say how many fights y'all got
Hey,
outside of KJ?
KJ,
Outside of KJ, how many
KJ,
fights y'all got?
KJ,
How many
yo,
fights y'all
David,
got?
KJ,
How many fights y'all got?
David.
How many fights y'all
I
got, bro?
can
Real
box for
talk, real talk.
sure.
Have y'all ever been in an
If we
actual
talk
fight? Have y'all
about
So
ever
hold
been
on,
in a
who
pro
said they
fight?
could box, bro?
say
Who could fight
KJ,
here in this chat? Who could
Farmar,
fight in
Me,
this
I
chat?
think that was Farmar.
me,
Farmar
I
said he could
No.
did.
box, David. He said he
for
was.
How many
sure.
amateur fights y'all got?
No,
Hey,
KJ,
fuck,
not
hey,
KJ.
I can box for sure.
no, fuck the
I know
amateurs.
KJ. I know
Fuck the
KJ can
amateurs.
box.
hey,
Farmar said he could box
KJ,
with no experience. He said
KJ.
he ready.
Oh
that's
hell nah,
crazy.
bro. Nah, bro. There's levels to this,
You know
my
who?
guy.
Hey,
There's
say
You know who Boots
Oh
remind
shit!
me of,
All right.
KJ? You know who
Huh?
Boots remind me of, KJ?
Who?
Erickson Salubin. You remember when they try to hype him up that he can beat Jamel Charlo? That's exactly what Boots
Mm.
is.
I'm on the phone.
Curtis
I'm on the phone.
Stevens.
Facts.
Sorry.
I like
I'm
that.
No,
on.
Boots.
Yeah.
He
I'm
got
good.
more in
I'm
the
good. I'm
toolbox
on
than
the phone.
Erickson
Am
Yeah,
I?
Badu.
I
I'm
ain't
sorry. I don't
no no
mean
no
to
no
be.
no no
Curtis
no. I
I'm
ain't,
Stevens.
I
on the
ain't talking
phone.
about skill wise. Obviously, Boost is more
Yeah,
skilled, but I'm talking about like
music. I
height
gotta watch
wise.
music
Hype
later.
fight.
Right
He's talking
now,
about
Boots is
hype
a
fight.
hungry fighter.
I
Very,
text you.
very dangerous, man.
Okay.
But look, I've been on here for an hour. We did a power hour today. Shit got a little heated, but it's KJITV. Gold user, Kawaki, Riggs Reacts, 5 more. Thanks for coming up, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Make sure y'all come up tomorrow or the next time I go live, man. Y'all have a good evening.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
appreciate you,
bro. Stay
gang.
safe, y'all.
And Bud, I mean Boots, Bud give Bud, I mean Bud give Boots a shot, man. Cause
Get Bud
yeah, man,
Crawford. You
we
are
need we need
But
to
disgraced to
Boots
see
got
boxing,
bro.
bud.
You ain't
hey,
a
but
paper
Bud.
Bud got to
star
cut
anyway.
weight though.
PBC ain't fucking with you. Just fight Bud. I mean fight Boots and let the people know what's